Hi, my name is Dave, and I'm about ready to show you how to rip your 3D Blu-ray movies onto side-by-side so you can play them on your 3D tablet or your MetaQuest. The first thing that you're going to need is a PC that has a decent graphics card. I'm using the Hewlett-Packard Victus with an RTX 4050. It's a as you can see, it's a laptop. And you're also going to need is a $45 Blu-ray player, which you can get on Amazon. It's an external Blu-ray drive. And naturally, you have to own your own movies. As you see, I have a bunch of movies that I own on my own. So technically, I'm only making a backup for myself. Wink, wink. Hold on one second. I'm going to hook this Blu-ray player up, and I'll get right back to you. We've got the Blu-ray player hooked up. It goes right into the USB port on your laptop or your desktop, and then we're going to turn the computer on. And there's your Blu-ray player. You see it's getting power. See the green flashing light? And now we open that up, and there's the tray. And I just have to wait for my Victus to decide to open up. Takes a minute to fire up down here. I had to turn away for the pin. And then a program that we're going to be using is DVD Fab. DVD Fab 13 is a program you're going to have to buy. And inside DVD Fab, you're going to have to buy their BluRay Ripper. You see the thing right there where it says Ripper? You have to buy the BluRay Ripper and the Cineva, C-I-N-E-V-A, Cineva removing tool. Because that tool there is it removes any watermarks that are on DVDs or whatever, because you're just backing up your own. Right now, I'm going to put the DVD into the drive. I'm going to be doing Superman, Man of Steel. So hold on one moment. Okay, now I have Superman, Man of Steel inside of my Blu-ray player. And it's going to analyze the disc on DVD Fab. I'm in the Ripper format. See, and I can get into any type of, with the DVD Fab, I can get in any type of, what type it is. I can see it's MKVs. I can change it to any different format. You're going to want to use 3D MKV when you go through that file. And then I'm going to go down here to the little gear. Hopefully you can see it. There's a little gear I'm clicking on. And see, that's going to give you all your things. Like I'm using an H.264 codec 1920 by 800 because that's what the disc comes in, and I'm going to do high quality. See, I'm going along the thing right here. I use high quality. Then I'm going to go along here and I'm going to pull this down so we can go in the codec. I use AAC because it's actually easy and it can play on portable devices like a 3D Android 3D tablet. And then I'm going to go down here to where it says left, right, full size. You see this thing here? It says left, right, half size, left, right, full size. That's what we want, 100%. And then we're going to hit OK. That's going to split your movie into side-by-side, which will allow you to play the movie in your MetaQuest, or will allow you to play the movie on a 3D glasses-free tablet like I have. I'll show you later how I put it on there. You're going to click the start button. And it's going to say processing. See it right there? Processing. And right now it's converting that 3D Blu-ray into a side-by-side format where you can play it on the MetaQuest, or you can play it on, I have several of these, but I got a brand new one to show you. Hold on one second. I bought one of these. You can buy them for roughly $100 on Amazon. It's an IQH 3D player. And believe me, folks, once you watch a movie in 3D, you're not going to want to go back to watching it in 2D. And it's very easy to put onto this player, this tablet. And the beauty of it is, once you rip your DVD, your 3D Blu-ray, you're going to be able to play that, like I said, on a MetaQuest. You're going to be able to play it. Hold on one second. I'll be right with you. I'm starting to convert it. It's going to take about 25 minutes to get the movie to completely convert to side by side. So I'm going to pause this right now, and I'll be back to you as soon as the movie's done, and I'll show you how you can put it on to 3D tablets or a MetaQuest. And as you can see, the DVD Fab is almost done converting the Blu-ray 3D into side by side. I'm at 98%. We got 37 seconds left on the screen. And once this is done, I'm going to show you how I take it off of there and put it on the computer. I'll show how it spits it out. And then I'm going to take it off the computer. I'm going to shut the computer down for just a second, and I'm going to put it on a 3D tablet. The one I'm going to be using is an IQH 3D Sky tablet that you can buy on Amazon for roughly $100. But when you see the quality of the movies in 3D, you're never going to watch them in 2D again. There we go. See? Process completed successfully. Now that's going to show our movie right there, Man of Steel. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull this down a little bit, and we're going to close out DVD Fab for now. We're going to close the process here, close it out. And now we're going to pull this, we're going to use our, drag it over here to the side. And hold on one second. You're going to grab this. It's going to be hard to do with one hand. But you're going to grab this and pull it off to your computer monitor. There it goes, Man of Steel. And then we're going to pull this out. And we're going to X out of that screen. We're going to update our DVD Fab, because it's a free update, because I have a lifelong subscription to it. But there's our Man of Steel right there. Move it and get it out of the way. You can see I have a couple other movies on there. I got Ice Age and Resident Evil, Three Musketeers, Guardians of the Galaxy. I have 65 movies in all. And these are free updates. It's installing it now. I'm going to shut this computer off for a second. See, it kicked out the movie. See it? There's the movie right there. It kicked it out of the tray. Once it's done, it kicks it out of the tray, and you're all set to go. As far as that goes. Take the movie out. Close this tray. And we just got to wait for the computer here to finish updating. There we go. We're going to click out of this DVD Fab right now. We're going to exit the program, and now we're going to shut the computer off just for a split second, because we want to take the drive off of it. Hold on one second. This is what's in the box when you buy the Sky 3D tablet. You have the tablet itself, you have the plug, and you have the cord, which will go USB-C to USB-C onto your computer. I'm going to turn my Hewlett-Packard back on right now. I'm gonna take the tablet out of the box. I already put my name on this tablet just for speed, so we can get this done quicker. Hold on one moment, folks. This is what the tablet looks like. It's a 10.8 inch. It's basically the same thing as the Chroma King. I know I've talked to people out of China who made them, so it's the exact same thing as the Chroma King. I put a screensaver on it. It shows Verse, but that's just a company that took care of them over here in the United States. They're trying to get rid of them, I guess. And you'll see that it actually is a nice tablet. It's got a 2650 by 1600 resolution, which is crystal clear. I got to put my password on there. I haven't used it. It is brand new. I haven't used it. I'm just waiting for it to turn in the landscape so I can put my password on it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now it should pop up. Okay, now we're on the tablet. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to hook this cable that came with the tablet, and we're going to hook it to the tablet and into the PC. Hold on one moment. Okay, now what we're going to do now is we're going to take this end of the, see how we're hooked on inside the Hewlett Packard. We're going to use, it's a USB-A or USB 3.0 I should say. And it's going to go into this part of the tablet. I'm going to stand the tablet up, hopefully without breaking it. See right there? That's where your USB-C cord goes into. Okay? Now we're going to get it to go landscape mode again. Okay, now from the top on the tablet, you're going to pull down from the top, and you're going to see where it says USB. Let's see here, because we want to allow the USB once it gets on there, of course. Alrighty. Android USB, it says right here. See, Android USB. Hit the USB and go to transfer files. See that says transfer files on there? And then we're going to go onto our computer, our Hewlett Packard, and we're going to go down here to this, we're going to go down here, right here to the downloads. And then we're going to scroll over here, and we're going to look for the, it says T12028, that's going to be this tablet. See, it's got the SanDisk SD card in it. And we're going to look for the one that says movies. Do you see that one right there? Movies. And we're going to make it smaller over here. And then they're going to make it a side-by-side. And what we're going to do is we're going to find our Man of Steel movie right here. We're going to, it's right here. And I'm going to drag that across. And we're going to drag it across from right here into the movie folder. Right over here. And now it's going to show you, it's going to be putting it into the movie folder. Now it's going to take a minute or two to, it says 25 minutes remaining, but it doesn't take 25 minutes. It takes like about 5 minutes. But I'm going to pause it now just so you can see how it's done. And here we are, we're back again. Man of Steel's got 1 minute, it's got 45 seconds left remaining before it takes it off the computer and puts it onto this great 3D tablet. Okay, once it's done, it'll pop off. And it's done. Now we can just click off of this because we no longer need the computer anymore. We're going to shut the computer down because we already got our movie on there. Shut this down. And now, when you go onto this tablet, which is a IQH 3D tablet, Sky tablet, see the middle piece right here? You're going to press that, and then we're going to find the IQH 3D player, which is right here. See? IQH 3D player. Click on that. And then we're going to go to videos, all video. And there's our Man of Steel right there. Man of Steel. We're going to click on this. Now when it first pops up, it's going to show it two sides, like you're watching two movies. Go over here into the corner, hit this. It says 2D video. We're going to click it to 3D LR, which is left, right. See, now watch. Hopefully you could see it. I mean, I know it's a 3D video. But the picture is just stunning on this 3D tablet. I mean, 2560 by 1600 resolution. It's just great. Way better resolution than my computer has. And that DC Comics is like 4 inches sunk into the screen. Now let me just put it forward a little bit so we got some action so you can see something. You won't be able to see the 3D because this is a 2D video, but trust me, the bus is like 3-4 inches out of the screen. And that's how you put a 3D movie onto a 3D tablet. That file that you just did, like you'd be doing on your computer, will also work if you put that on your MetaQuest, because your MetaQuest runs in a side-by-side format. It's either side-by-side or up and down, but most of them are side-by-side. When you do a 3D rip, Blu-ray rip, you're going to get a quality MKV lossless video when you put it on your MetaQuest. You can host big screen VR with it, or you can put it on one of these 3D glasses-free tablets. I hope I've helped you, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.